Final question. Like I said in the beginning, Elon's worth almost $500 billion right now.
Yeah.
Does he financially help you out and his other siblings, or are you guys pretty much on your own?
Yes, the family foundation, the family company rather, provides for all the single women monthly, and also a little bit of help to those that are married, the women. And for me, a little bit of help. I don't ask for much help because I'm self-supporting, you see, so I don't really have a much need for help. I don't really need help. But last year, I must just tell you, I wanted, Elon suggested buying me a car last year, so it was originally going to be a Tesla, which was going to be sent out here, but the price was astronomical, and we're not set up at all for anything like that. So I thought, no, I don't want to be outside service range and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, that was about 18 months ago. And then last year, towards the end of last year, they said, would you like a car? And I said, yeah. So they said, well, what are you going to get? Why don't you get a Jeep or something? So I said, no, I don't want a Jeep. I want something decent. So, sorry, a Jeep is very decent. What I mean is, I wanted something else. So they said, well, what do you want? I said, I want a Bentley. So Elon said, sure, Bentley. So there's a Bentley in my garage now. Bentley Flying Spur. So it's very nice. I haven't put the number plates on yet. Still trying to put the number plates on. I haven't got there yet,
Okay, but you're saying that there's a foundation that basically financially supports this whole extended family?
Yes, if somebody gets ill or needs anything, but all the single women receive a monthly income,
Oh.
All the single women, my ex-wife, in fact, Haida, receives a monthly income. All the single women, and then if they're married, they also get a little bit of help, and so on, so they help everyone. Yeah, I don't really have a great need for assistance, but occasionally they help me if I ask, They help me with my medical costs. My medical costs were $1 million, so the medical aid only provided 600,000. So they bridged that gap for me. That was nice. That was a big help.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, what Elon is doing is, you can't even call it generational wealth. This is like millennial wealth, I guess.
Yes. I mean, if these companies like the SpaceX go public, they'd have a great deal of, it would be $1 trillion. He'd be worth $1 trillion, But of course, it's not always a good thing to go public, No. Look, they do whatever's necessary financially to help. I certainly have no complaints with them, either Kimball or Elon, If you ask them, they help you. It's as simple as that.
No, look, I've always been a huge fan of Elon Musk. I remember I bought a Tesla around 9 years ago. It was a Model S. And ever since then, that's the only cars that I bought.
Well, sure. Once you bought
I'm
an
on
electric...
my 4th Tesla right now. Yeah, I've got my current car is a Model X Plaid, which is basically the fastest car in America. I know that whenever I'll do interviews with fighters or athletes, and I'll put them in the passenger seat and take them around the block, and they're like screaming like little girls because they're so terrified.
People get a terrible surprise. Once you start the electric car, I mean, when I'm over there, I only drive electric cars. When I'm going to the US, I mean, I've been twice in the last 12 months, I've spent 12 weeks there. So you only drive electric cars. I mean, why would you drive anything else? And I'm quite surprised with my most recent trip, or was it the one before that, when the long trip to Boca Chica, you go to a Shell service station, and on the one side is the petrol pumps, on the other side are all the electric charging stations. And the big thing is to get in there and find an empty charging station, because there might be like 15 charging stations, and there's a car at every single one, and you go, so you wait for one to move on, and so that you can go in and charge. Yeah, so that was a new one for me quite recently. But before that, we always did home charging. And so, once you drive an electric car, you're not going to easily go back to a petrol car. No,
Oh
not
no,
easily.
no. Yeah. Once you go electric, the thought of going to a gas station, the smell, the dirt,
Smell.
picking up the
Yeah.
nozzle, putting it in, putting your credit card in,
All
dealing
the
with the homeless
knocking and
guy,
buzzing
the
sound.
homeless guy that wants to wash your windows and so
No.
forth. There's nothing like it. It's almost like going from a cassette tape to an MP3.
Yes, absolutely. No, it's really funny. It's completely agree with you. You know, in fact, if I went over there, my daughter's got the new X, the one with the doors that go up.
Yeah, the Model X. That's what I have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we really like that one. Really like that one. She had the Y before, but they've got a Y and a S, but the Y was for the baby. She got 2 babies, and so but now she's got the X because the Y's also got 3 rows of seats.
Yeah, no, listen, like I said, the best cars I've ever owned, and I could pretty much buy anything. If I wanted to buy a Rolls Royce or a Bentley, I would go get one. But I just find these cars to be more enjoyable to drive, which is why I've been buying them. Yeah.
Yeah, no question about it. No question about it. In due course, there will only be electric cars. I mean, obviously, it's not not rocket science.
Yeah, that's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's not an if, it's a when.
Yes.
Well, Errol Musk, I definitely appreciate you coming in and telling your story. I've been a huge fan of your son, and now I see where he got it from. So congratulations on really your whole life and all your accomplishments along the way.
Thank you.
And I feel that you're a very big part of Elon's story.
Thank
and you have an incredible story yourself as well. So I completely appreciate you coming in and hope to do it again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That's what it is. Until next time. Peace.
Okay, bye.